This is the Sakar Murli of the 12th of August, 2026. Essence: Sweet children, by staying in remembrance, you experience good omens. You now have the omens of Jupiter over you, and it is therefore your stage of ascending. Question: what is the result of not paying full attention to yoga? What methods are there for staying in constant remembrance? Answer: if full attention is not paid to yoga, 1. Maya interferes while you are moving along and you fall. 2. You become body conscious and continue to make many mistakes. Maya makes you do wrong things. She makes you impure. In order to stay in constant remembrance, put a bead in your mouth. Don't become angry. Forget everything, including your body, and practice: I am a soul, a child of the Supreme Soul. Remain aware of the attainments you experience with the power of yoga. Song. Salutations to Shiva. Om Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children heard the praise of your spiritual father, Shiv Baba. Only when sin increases, that is, when human souls become sinful, does the purifier Father come to purify the impure. This is the praise of only the unlimited Father. He is also called the Lord of the Tree. At this time you have unlimited omens, the omens of Jupiter, from the unlimited Father. There are the two terms, in general and in particular. The meanings of these are experienced here. Through the omens of Jupiter, Bharat in particular becomes liberated in life. That is, it attains its status of self-sovereignty. The true Father, who is called the Truth, comes and changes us from ordinary beings into Narayan. All the rest go into the sections of their own religions number-wise, and then come down number-wise. They will continue to come down until the end of the Iron Age. Each soul has received his own part in his own religion. From kings to subjects, they have all received their own parts in their kingdoms. This play is about those from the king down to the subjects. Each one has to play his own part. You children know that you now have the omens of Jupiter over you. It isn't that those omens last for just one day. No, there continues to be the omens of Jupiter over you. It is now your ascending stage. The more you stay in remembrance, the more you have the ascending stage. When you forget to remember Baba, there are obstacles of Maya. Only by having remembrance do you have good omens. If you don't remember Baba well, you will definitely fall. You will then continue to make one mistake or another. Baba has explained that according to the drama, those of all religions continue to come down one after another in order to play their parts. You children know that there are now the omens of heaven, that is, the omens of liberation and life over you. You also have to understand in detail how the cycle of this drama turns. This cycle of the world drama is especially created about Bharat. The Father only comes in Bharat. It is remembered that there are those who are amazed by this knowledge when they hear it, that they relate it to others and then run away. While moving along, they fall because Maya interferes. When you don't pay full attention to yoga, the Father has to come and give you the life-giving herb. That is, he gives you the herb that brings you back to life. You are also Hanuman. The Father has explained that at this time, he makes you smell the herb in order for you to chase Ravan away. The Father tells you the truth about everything. Only the one Father is the truth, and he comes to tell you the story of the true Narayan and carries out establishment of the Golden Age. He is called the truth, the one who speaks the truth. When people ask you if you believe in the scriptures, tell them, yes, why would we not believe in them? We know that all of those scriptures belong to the path of devotion. We realize there are two things, knowledge and that devotion. When you receive knowledge, what need is there for devotion? Devotion means the descending stage, whereas this knowledge means the ascending stage. Devotion continues at this time. We have now received knowledge through which there is salvation. Only the one God is the protector of the devotees. Protection from enemies is given. The Father says, I come and protect you from Ravan. You can see how you are protected from Ravan. You have to conquer Ravan. The Father explains, sweet children, Ravan has made you Tamo Pradhan. The Golden Age is called Sato Pradhan Heaven. Then your degrees continue to decrease. At the end, when you become completely body conscious, you become impure. When a building is built, it is new. Then after a month or 6 months, its degrees decrease a little. They whitewash the building every year. The degrees continue to decrease. Everything becomes old from new and then new from old. This has been happening about everything from the very beginning. It is understood that a certain building would last for 100 to 150 years. The Father explains that new world is called the Golden Age. Then the Silver Age is 25% less because it has become a little old. That is the Moon Dynasty. The warrior symbol is given to it because they did not become worthy of the new world. This is why their position is a little lower. Everyone wants to go to the land of Krishna. They don't say that they want to go to the land of Rama. Everyone says that they want to go to the land of Sri Krishna. They sing, let us go to Vrindavan and sing the praise of Radhe and Govinda. This refers to Vrindavan, not Ayodhya, Rama's birthplace. Everyone loves Sri Krishna a great deal. They all remember Sri Krishna with a lot of love. When they see a Sri Krishna image, they say that they want to have a husband, a son, or a brother like him. Sensible children keep an image of Sri Krishna in front of them in order to have a son like him. They remain lost in love for Sri Krishna. Everyone desires the land of Krishna. It is now the land of Kans, the land of Ravan. There is a lot of importance given to the land of Krishna. Everyone remembers Sri Krishna a great deal. This is why the Father says, you have been remembering him for this long. Now make effort to go to the land of Krishna, to go into his clan. There are 8 clans of the Sun dynasty. Therefore, make so much effort that you are able to become part of the kingdom and swing in the swings with the princes. This is something to be understood. The Father says, children, as much as possible, remain man-manabhav. When you don't stay in remembrance, you fall. This knowledge never makes you fall. It is when you don't stay in remembrance that you fall. The play about Aladdin and his magic lamp, and the play about Hatamtai, the one with the bead in the mouth, are based on this. In order to stay in remembrance, a bead is put in the mouth. When someone becomes angry, they would react and say something, and this is why they are told to put something in their mouths. If you don't say anything, there won't be any anger. The Father says, never become angry with anyone. However, because of not understanding these things fully, they have written wrong things in the scriptures. The Father sits here and explains to you accurately. Only when he comes can he explain to you. Praise is sung of those who have been and gone. Tagore and the Queen of Jhansi existed in the past, and so plays have been created about them. All right, Shiva has also been and gone, and this is why they celebrate his birthday. However, they don't know when Shiva came, or what he did when he came. He is the Father of the whole world. He must surely have come and given salvation to everyone. The birthdays of those who established the Islamic and Buddhist religions are celebrated. They have the time, date, and place of everyone, but no one knows such things of this religion. They say so many years before Christ, Bharat was paradise. When they create a swastika, they show it as having 4 equal parts representing the 4 ages. Each age cannot be any less or any more. In the Jagannath temple, they cook a pot of rice which splits into 4 equal parts. The Father says, they have created so many complications on the path of devotion. The Father says, now forget everything, including your bodies. I am a soul, a child of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Simply practice having this awareness. Baba is the creator of heaven. Therefore, he must definitely have sent us to heaven. He would not have sent us to hell. The Father never sends anyone to hell. First of all, everyone experiences happiness. There is first happiness and then sorrow. The Father is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness for all. Souls first experience happiness and then sorrow. The conscience also says that we first become Sato Pradhan and then become Sato, Rajo and Tamo. People think that people abroad are sensible. They make such bombs there that they would instantly finish everyone off. Just as nowadays, they instantly cremate a corpse with electricity. In the same way, when a bomb explodes, it creates fire, and human beings also die instantly. The haystack has to be set on fire. There will be such storms that whole villages will be destroyed. At that time, there won't be any arrangements for them to be able to save anything. Destruction has to take place. This old world has to end. This is also mentioned in the Gita. The Father has explained, the people of Europe will release such bombs that no one will even be aware of them. You children know that destruction took place in the previous cycle, and it will now take place again. You are also studying as you did in the previous cycle. The tree continues to grow gradually. As growth takes place, establishment takes place. Storms of Maya make very good flowers fall. When you don't stay in yoga fully, Maya causes obstacles. If you fall into vice after becoming a child of the Father and making a promise to remain pure, you defame the Father's name. You will then be hit very hard. The Father says, never be hurt by lust. You children know that rivers of blood will flow here. In the Golden Age, rivers of milk will flow. That is a new world and this is an old world. Look what there is in this Iron Age and look at the comforts there are in that new world. There is nothing here. Daughters used to go into trance and see everything in return. They would have visions of drinking mango juice and doing other things in the subtle region. They used to tell how they would go to the incorporeal world and how Baba would then send them to heaven. All of those visions, etc., are fixed in the drama. Nothing is gained by seeing visions. Many daughters used to go to the subtle region and drink mango juice, etc. Today, they are no longer here. Very good, first-class children have disappeared. Those who used to go into trance and had visions have now got married. It is amazing what Maya is like. Their fortune has totally changed. Many played very good parts. They even helped a lot at the time of need, and yet they're not here today. This is why the Father says Maya is very powerful. You are battling with Maya. This is called the battle through the power of yoga. No one knows what attainment there is with the power of yoga. They simply say that it is the ancient yoga of Bharat. Yoga is explained to you sweetest children. The ancient Raj Yoga of Bharat is remembered. None of the philosophers, etc., have this spiritual knowledge. Only the spiritual Father is the ocean of knowledge. It is to him that they sing salutations to Shiva. His praise is sung. The Father comes and explains so much of this knowledge to you. This is known as the third eye of knowledge. No others have the power to call themselves Trikaldashi. Only you Brahmins, through whom the sacrificial fire is created, are Trikaldashi. This is the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. Shiva is also called Rudra. They have given him many names. In every land there are many different names for him. No one apart from the Father has this many names. He is also called Babulnath, the Lord who changes thorns into flowers. Babul are those who have thorns in them. Baba is the one who changes thorns into flowers, and this is why he is called Babulnath. In Bombay, they have huge gatherings there in the Babulnath temple, but they don't understand the meaning. The father sits here and explains that his correct name is Shiva. Businessmen refer to a zero as Shiva. While counting, when they reach 10, they say Shiv. The father says, I, a point, am a star. Many people have a double tilak applied to their foreheads, representing the mother and father. It is also a symbol of the sun of knowledge and the moon of knowledge. They don't understand the meaning of it. Baba was explaining about yoga. Yoga is so well known. You children should now let go of the word yoga and just stay in remembrance. The father says, no one will understand anything from the word yoga. They will understand when you use the word remembrance. You have to remember the father so much. He is also called the bridegroom. He makes you into queens. The father gives you your inheritance of the kingdom of the world. Each of you only has one father in the golden age. On the path of devotion, you have two fathers, and on the path of this knowledge, you have three fathers. It is such a wonder. You understand the meaning of everything. Everyone in the golden age is happy. This is why they don't even know the Father from beyond this world. You now know the three fathers. These matters are so easy to understand. Acha. To you sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Babdada. The spiritual father says namaste to you spiritual children. Essence for Dharana 1. In order to stay in remembrance, don't speak. Put a bead in your mouth and anger will finish. Never become angry with anyone. 2. This land of sorrow now has to be set on fire. Therefore, forget it and remember the new world. Keep the firm promise to remain pure that you made to the Father. Blessing. May you finish the consciousness of I by practicing the incorporeal stage and become egoless. At present, the most subtle and beautiful thread is that of the consciousness of I. This word I takes you beyond body consciousness and also takes you into body consciousness. When the consciousness of I comes in a wrong form, then instead of making you loving to the Father, it makes you loving to one or another person or to name, regard or honor. In order to become constantly free from this bondage, first remain stable in the incorporeal stage and then come into your corporeal form. Make this practice your natural nature and you will then become egoless. Slogan. To hear of someone's good or bad situations and then to have thoughts of dislike is to follow the dictates of others. Avyak signal. When there is no trace of impurity in your thoughts or dreams, you will then be said to be a true Brahmin. For this dharana, it is said, you must not renounce your religion even if you have to die. Those who have such courage and determined faith will never step back from any situation, but will happily have renunciation, toleration, and be able to face anything and remain courageous. Om Shanti.